This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to discuss a given issue on our National Assembly, or our Parliament and Senate. In the recent past, there have been a number of questions as to whether our assemblies, be it national or counter assemblies, are independent. And there have been doubts as to whether the executive has innovated in a manner that the national assemblies or counter assemblies have been made a section of the executive. In this video today, I'm going to give some reasons that indicate that, or that will show that indeed our assemblies are simply a branch of the executive or rubber stamps. But before we proceed, if you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly give it a like, subscribe, watch, comment, and if possible, share, just for the promotion of the channel. And to our resident subscribers and the new ones, have a Merry Christmas. Back to our discussion. What is the main essence of the National Assembly in Kenya? Of course, when I talk of the National Assembly, I'm talking of the when I talk of the parliaments in Kenya, I'll be talking of the National Assembly and the Senate, because the parliament presents both in our constitution. It provides for the National Assembly and the Senate. But what are the main functions of this parliament? What are the main functions? There are about 7-8 according to our constitutional provisions, but the major ones are to represent the people, of course, from various constituencies, to do the oversight of the executive, and to make laws. And this is where the problem comes. The Constitution provides that these assemblies, that is national and the Senate, should have speakers, and that these bodies are independent, that their decisions should be independent, free from external influence, external and unnecessary influence. And in this case, external means influence from other branches, like the executive, the judiciary, the police, the Human Rights Commission, the Lands Commission, and even the tycoons. Is this the case in Kenya? I want to give reasons as to why in Kenya things are very, very different. To begin with, the latest one. It has been argued that the National Assembly is a part. Before we begin, kindly listen to this clip and get to understand how the National Assembly has been inflated by the executive. This is Gladys Shollei, the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, speaking.
William Ruto, my colleagues who are here with us present today, the clergy led by Bishop Mayo, and the entire congregation of AIC Kipkorgot. I am grateful to be here to fellowship with you here today. It is a great day, and it's a day that we just give thanks. You know, I'm one of these people, I'm told to speak briefly, I speak briefly. Your Excellency, I'm your loyal foot soldier. When you tell me speak briefly, I speak briefly. If you tell me Gachagua ende nyumbani, Gachagua anaenda nyumbani. So I always follow orders, and I will follow those orders today, and therefore I'll be very brief. I've just come to say thank you, Your Excellency, for supporting this church. I also want to say thank you very much to Honorable Sudi, who spearheaded the construction of this church.
From the clip, I can confidently conclude that the National Assembly is a branch of the executive. That is Shollei, being the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, who is in charge of the members of Parliament, who is in charge, who should ensure that the members of Parliament make independent decisions, affirms that once you direct me, if you direct me to impeach the Deputy President Gachagua, I will do that. And that was already done, or she has already done that. And from the clips we had seen before the impeachment of the Deputy President, she had indicated that they are going to impeach him. So can one say that our assemblies are independent? Will these assemblies be able to check the executive? Are they merely a branch of the executive? Another example is when there was the issue of the Gen Z revolution. They invaded Parliament, and the president did do away with the finance bill that was being rejected. Even after the members of Parliament having supporting it strongly, when they were in State House at the time when the president was rejecting it, they were so happy. Does it mean they had failed in their mandate? And sometimes you will see debates on issues, pertinent issues like housing levy, whereby after a member of Parliament has participated in the process, later on disowns the issue, even the president going ahead asking them if they were sleeping when they were passing those motions or bills in Parliament. This puts our National Assembly in question, whether it is independent. And this affirms the words of our CS Kipchumba Murkomen that the National Assembly is dead. I've done a clip on the same, on Murkomen declaring the National Assembly as being dead. If you can go through the channel and see much that I've spoken about the National Assembly. Thank you and have a Merry Christmas as we look forward to the new year.